So, Alexander, I'm looking at Amazon at your book, The Universal Meaning of Life and the Anatomy of Human Happiness. And it seems like a quite, a difficult puzzle. It seems like a very difficult topic. Was it difficult to write about?
Oh, yeah. The question of the meaning of life is, a very old one. And of course, there are many different answers. But you see, I'm writing about universal meaning of life, which means I believe that there is one meaning of life for everybody. And yes, this is a conundrum. And yeah, it is a puzzle. And yeah, when I think about difficulty of this puzzle, I remember a joke which I know for Garrison Keillor. The joke goes, it's North Dakota joke. So two guys come to a bar in North Dakota, and they are extremely joyous. They buy drinks for everybody. It looks like they are really celebrating. So one of other guys asks them, "Hey, why you're so joyous? What happened?" And they said, "Oh, today we finished the puzzle. We spent 10 days making that puzzle, and today we finished it." And the guys tells them, usually puzzle does not take 10 days. They say, yeah, but on the box, it was written 3 to 5 years. So for me, it did not, the initial idea, the initial feeling that I know what is the purpose of life, it happened in January of 1988. It's long and long ago. When I had this idea first, I thought it will be difficult to communicate because people want to solve this problem themselves. It is very known. Sometimes people say you need to find the answer by yourself. And I thought it will be difficult to communicate, but over years, so in 1993, I came from Moscow to New York. And in 1996, I decided to start writing my first book about the meaning of life, because I was afraid that immigration was very difficult for me. And why I was afraid I will never start writing it. So the topic is really, really, really difficult. Yeah, it is difficult, but somehow I managed to divide it into simple things. I don't know if I answered your question about
Yeah, so it is quite a difficult puzzle, and so I'm curious if you could tell me what's the answer to this puzzle. What is the
meaning of life?
Yeah.
Just give me a second. So some people believe that the purpose of life is to make life better, to make the world better. So to make your contribution to something so entire world. So maybe you contribute to your family or your organization, but as a result of all your efforts together, the world becomes better. But the problem is that for different people, different things are better. For some people, to have a good house, a car, a family, a profession is good. But for persons who decided that the best way of life is to go to monastery, to Catholic monastery or to Buddhist monastery, or to devote your entire life to this kind of religious pursuits, in isolation maybe, for they have very different ideas what is good and what is better. So let me now answer the question, what means the word good? What is to make world better? Instead of saying what is good about this huge system, entire world, I will start with very small things. What is good gear in mechanical watch? Just small gear. You could say that gear is good if it contributes to working of mechanism. But this is not precise. The precise answer would sound like this. The gear is good if it contributes to function of mechanism now, and it will contribute to function of mechanism in the future. Because if this gear will break in 5 minutes, it's not a good gear. So it contributes to function of mechanism at this moment and in the future. So what is good mechanism? Mechanism is good if it will help to show time for all, timepiece at this moment and in the future. What is the good timepiece? What is good wristwatch? Which shows correct time today, right now, and will show it in the future. So the watch is helping me, I'm helping to organizations, organizations helping to country or to all customers, and we go up and up and up, bigger and bigger system, until we go to entire humankind and the entire ecological system of this planet. And what is good humankind and what is good ecological systems of this planet? It is the system which will keep going in the future, which will never end. So to make world better is to make world as humankind or as life to exist longer or forever. So this is the purpose of life, to make life eternal, to decrease chances that ultimate catastrophe will ever happen. Because if ultimate catastrophe will happen, all my efforts are only local. I do something for you, you do something for me, you wash my clothes, I wash your clothes, but that's all. If looking backward, they would say, oh, Alexander Jornitski, he did this, this, and this. But entire history of humankind ended. My personal story of my life and story of your life are part of this long story. And if ultimate catastrophe will happen, it means, oh, we were good guys, we did something important, we believed it's something important. But finally, entire story ended bad way. So you were asking what is the meaning of life? So the purpose of life is to make life eternal. It means that in my books, I say how to live this way. So you will see how your contribution will keep developing. Yeah. Is anything clear or not very?
And so the ultimate catastrophe would be anything that extinguishes human life.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Ultimate catastrophe, no humans, no life. Why no humans, no life? Because maybe if life still continues, maybe some other species will develop consciousness,
Mhm.
ability to think, because if we speak about making humankind of making life eternal, we will need to take life from this planet somewhere else, because in long term existence of life on the planet, on this planet, will be impossible. So I don't think my answering this question could make a viewer of this clip say that, you know, I got good answers, but I suggest to spend some time. You could just Google my name. You will see some clips on YouTube. You will see my books on Amazon, maybe something else about me. And please spend a few hours reading or viewing and thinking about it. I think it could be very beneficial.
I think so too. Less of a puzzle, more of a how-to manual.
Yeah. It would not take you, 10 days or 5 to 10 years. So if thinking about 5 to 10 years, for me, taken from 1988 to 2021, but before I came to America, I did not have a lot of time to write about it. And when I came to America the first years, I was very, very busy. So thank you, Maggie, for questions.
Thank you, Alexander.